close to my mic.
Talk straight into your... Talk straight into your mic.
Talk straight into the mic.
Whisper into your mic's ears. Your mic rose. Whisper into your mic rose ears.
I'm whispering into your ears, Micro.
How are you doing?
Do you like
that's
that?
me sexy talking.
Okay. This just got weird.
This is our podcast. Oh, welcome everyone
Yeah, welcome.
to episode 20.
What?
Oh my gosh. And we hit 1,000 downloads
Yeah.
at the same time.
Perfect timing.
We are celebrating with sparkling cider.
Pain.
And
There goes the top.
There goes the top.
Oh, it's spilling everywhere. Oh
my
man, we're gonna get
gosh.
wasted.
That's what Alice asked. She's like, because she wants some. And she's like, I got my wine bottle, my wine glass for.
I love it. And we're drinking out of China.
Because the 20-year anniversary is China.
China. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Ding.
Ding. Hits the spot.
And we're eating Mexican 5-layer dip.
Mexican 5-layer dip. That's what's up.
Had Chinese food.
Chinese
Oh,
food.
that's what you were saying. I get it now.
It's good.
I thought you were just saying Chinese food like sounded good.
Because I'm always craving Chinese food.
Well, when you texted me, I was like, because you're like, Chinese food is good or something like that. And I was like, yeah, Brie.
Okay. Yeah. That's good to know. I'm glad I found out something new about you.
Did not put
Obviously,
the two
you
and
like
two
Chinese
together.
food.
Obviously.
This is our True Crime and Paranormal podcast. Did we say that already?
No.
What's with the neighbors? I'm Brie.
I'm Amy, and we are here alive.
Yep.
We're finally in person
Obviously.
again. Yep.
Oh, yeah. We're in person. We're not over
That's a big
Zoom.
deal. No.
Hopefully, the sound is good.
Or
It should be.
It should be.
It should be.
Brie's feeling great. I feel like garbage, but I got my booster shot yesterday, so.
Yep.
But we're here.
Right in the butt.
Yeah, they're like, do you want it in the arm or the butt? And I was like, definitely the butt.
It'll feel better.
At least someone's looking at it. I'm just kidding.
Did you choose the arm?
Yeah, they only give you.
Oh, but it's got a booster. I thought boosters are always in the butt. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, you were being serious about that?
I was being so serious. Like in the glute.
No. That's like isn't the peanut butter shot in the butt?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That might be in the arm.
I'm so glad I didn't have
There's
to
a
get
lot of
that.
shots that's in the butt.
Yeah. Rick avoided not the peanut butter shot, but the anthrax. The one that leaves a scar.
Oh.
He kept
Yeah,
getting
for going overseas.
Yes, he kept avoiding it by getting tattoos. They'd be like, all right, we're doing it again this week. And he'd be like, all right, I'm going to go get a
Oh,
tattoo.
man.
And then they would be like, you just got a tattoo again. And he's like,
Sorry.
Darn it.
Whoops.
he did not want a scar for some reason.
Man.
Did Josh get a scar with it?
I don't know if he ever got one.
Maybe it's just an army thing.
I think it's whenever you're going overseas thing.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Please don't send us anthrax because
Yeah. Don't do that. But you should send us emails because I was just thinking today
Yeah.
that we need some emails, even if, you just want to be like, hey, really like the show.
Yeah.
That's
or
all.
Tell us about your day.
Yep. Or say, hey, I really don't like the show. But we'll probably just ignore it. Sorry.
Basically, what Brie is saying is she's tired of talking to me and she needs to talk to someone else.
I need some emails from people. So send them on in. It's at wwtnpodcast@gmail.com.
Are you going to be a voice actor now?
I'm a game show host. Coming to you tonight live in Amy's podcasting room.
That sounds great, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should definitely do something with that.
Yeah, you should definitely.
Something.
I'm going to start. I'm going to be your manager. And you're going to start auditioning for things. But only for sports.
Go and watch them chase the brown thingy that's flying in the air. Oh, that guy just got hit by the guy in the blue shirt.
Oh,
no.
There's a timeout.
Will this come out Super Bowl weekend?
Yeah.
Oh,
Super Bowl day.
Happy Super Bowl, guys.
I forgot to write it there. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
There we go.
Super Bowl.
Hopefully
I'm just excited for the what is it called? The
I can't, my mom told me which ones were who was
Halftime.
playing.
Dr. Dre. Oh, I don't care.
I
about
can't remember
that.
who's playing, but my mom just told me. But
The
I
news
don't
told me
remember.
this morning, but I didn't listen.
All right, I hope that one team wins with the one shirt. So
yeah.
money's on them.
Yep.
Money's on them.
Love it. Okay, so we have a few announcements.
Yes.
And then we're going to get into our game.
Do you know what I haven't heard in a while?
Announcements. Make your announcements short and sweet. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Make your announcements short and sweet because you're so boring. Okay, so I haven't done that in a long time.
I know.
Wonder if you would mix this and this if it would taste good. Nope, I'm not trying it.
Don't do it. So we have some announcements. First off, guys, obviously we hit 1,000 downloads. It's exciting.
Party in the
So
USA and all over the world.
yep, continue listening. We've got multiple countries listening to us. Bunch of people, great. Continue to listen. Continue to share. Thank you. Also, we have shirts.
What? We got
What?
merch. We got swag. We got
swag.
what is that? You got drip. I am so excited.
Yeah,
We got
bussin'.
drip.
Bussin'. I don't know.
It's just
I don't know.
beep it.
Beep it.
I don't want to say the word.
Oh. Beep it.
It's like pop it.
Oh.
Spin it.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Flick it. It is one, though. It is. It's just a weird one.
It is a weird
When they added that one, it was just like, I don't know.
I was innocent and I didn't know what it meant. You grew up in a different
It
era.
ruined the bop it.
It ruined the. I was
They
so
should
good
have
at
never
that.
done that. So was I. Oh yeah, so we got shirts. You guys can pre-order them. Just go to our website, what'swiththeneighbors.com, and on there you'll see the tab that says merch.
Yep.
Um,
And it's just one shirt, but
Yep.
we want to have more merch, but we need enough purchases from you guys. We need enough interest.
yes, so
From you
that we know
guys.
to order a whole bunch. So order them,
And the
wear 'em.
pre-order expires on the 5th,
on the 5th.
next Friday. No. This will come.
What about the 10th? What about after
Is it the
Sunday?
10th? Oh, just kidding. It's the 10th.
10th?
I'm just going to take that out.
Just make it after Sunday.
Yeah.
Or did you put that in the thing, didn't you?
I put it in the ad, yeah. But
We can change it.
I'm just going to take that whole thing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whatever. Get it. My kid wants one. She's excited.
So does mine.
Yep.
No, they don't. Also, we finally went to the escape room for Amy's
We
birthday.
did.
And I wanted to give a shout out to the
Fairbanks Escape Room.
Yeah, Fairbanks Escape Room. They're awesome for people that are local that listen to us. They have their Arctic Asylum
Oh my gosh.
was really creepy and
Yep.
really cool. They did a really good job.
They did.
We did not escape.
We did not. escape.
It's kind of difficult.
But we got pretty far.
Yeah.
With lots of help.
Don't hesitate to ask for clues because I
Yeah.
feel like we could have asked for clues sooner.
Yeah.
So.
We were like trying to like hold on to those three.
I think we
clues.
waited like 10 minutes before our first clue, and we're
No,
just like,
it was
nah.
more like 25
like 25.
minutes.
Yeah, it's way longer.
And the employee there, he was great. He was super kind. And then the owner afterwards, she showed us the other rooms.
Yeah.
And I want to say that the jungle one, I really
Yes,
want to try.
me too.
I do not want to do the lab one because
Looks too brainy. Too brainy.
too brainy for me.
Yeah, there's like a lab one with computers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and a jungle one. And
And,
then there
and
was-
the Illuminati, I want to do that one really bad.
which one was that one? Did we see that one, or were people
yeah,
using that?
the Illuminati was the one that I said, wait, she didn't get to see it. It was the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That one does look cool. Yeah,
I want to try that one.
yes,
Because I
definitely.
want to see if Beyonce and Jay-Z are in there.
Oh wait, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where they
So,
like,
yeah.
the Illuminati controls everything.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, it was.
Now they're
it
gonna
was
take
a
this
blast.
off
They're
Spotify.
gonna be like, no. You guys should definitely go try it though. It's a lot of fun, and especially with a group of people.
Oh
So,
yeah, and you have to have a mixture of all the types of people, like the ones that like kind of just stand around and like look at things, and then you need the ones that are like, let's do this, we're going to figure it out. And
And then the brainy ones.
the brainy ones. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Brie, but we didn't have a brainy one.
Sorry, Kate. I felt like Kate was kind of our brainy one.
She was. Yeah, she kind of took charge.
Yeah.
You need someone that needs to takes charge.
Yeah.
So I did it with my brother-in-law, and Rick. And my brother-in-law was like the brainy one, but he was like, thought everything was a clue.
That's how I thought.
Yeah, me too.
There's so many things in there that were misleading. Anyway, we're not going to tell you about the room. So
Yeah.
go
We
find out
had
for yourselves.
So much fun. So,
Yeah.
and it's really cheap. It's like $30 a person, right?
Yep.
So, and it's just a fun thing to do.
It is.
So,
Go do it. Go do it. Go have fun.
Yeah. Oh, and one more thing about it. They switch out their rooms, would she say, once a year?
Once a year. Yep.
Yeah. So,
They do new
you know,
things.
you can get all 4 done like every quarter.
Yep.
One every quarter, and then start over.
Yeah, and you can get really good at escape rooms.
Oh, yeah.
And then whenever you actually get kidnapped, then you're going to be like, I got this.
I got this.
No
Except
problem.
for normally kidnappers don't like.
Yeah, they don't usually give you a puzzle to solve.
Yeah.
You're
Nope.
usually just,
Yeah.
sorry.
That was.
Eh.
Sorry, we'll take that out. That was very embarrassing for you to say.
Very embarrassing.
Okay, so you ready for this?
Wait, are we doing that now?
Oh,
It
we can
doesn't
do it
matter
at the
to me.
end.
Yeah.
Okay,
in
let's.
case
Oh,
if-
that's smart. Because I did my makeup like super well today.
Yeah.
So
I could tell. It looks
yeah,
beautiful.
thank you. Slept most of the day. Not
She
most
looks
of the day, that's
gorgeous.
why.
Whatever.
This will be fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Do you have a neighborhood story?
I do. I might as well. I've been waiting to tell this one for a while. Okay, so this one is through the Nextdoor app, and it's titled "Nothing Will Ever Top This," and it's in all caps.
Oh, jeez.
2 kids on each other's shoulder, wearing a raincoat, trying to buy a beer.
It's very Little Rascals.
Was at the loop, and I saw what was obviously 2 kids on each other's shoulders while wearing a trench coat to appear taller and pass as an adult. They were trying to buy a beer.
They Okay, but just give them the beer.
Yeah. There's a lot of effort in that.
That's a lot of
Poor
effort.
kids. Definitely
Aw,
little rascals.
That's so cute.
I love it. I love it.
I wish that they got pictures. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go first because
Let's hear this interesting, wonderful story. Oh, also, since we're doing 20, like we said, it's 20-year anniversary is China. So we decided to go China themed, even
Yes.
though we're eating Mexican food.
but we are drinking out of China.
Yes, fine
Glasses.
China.
Fine China. The top of the line. You know, this is like the first anniversary and the 20th. Paper. Cheers.
Look at that. See, we're over there. For those on the Patreon.
Patreon are lovely donors. That's why the only reason I was like, well, we have our preview, but screw it. I don't care. Thank you, Patreon donors, for looking at this mug. All right. So I'm going to tell you a story about Neil Haywood.
All right.
Nope.
What?
Oh, I forgot. Okay. I'm going to tell you a story about Neil Haywood. Haywood.
Haywood.
But I forgot to spell out how to pronounce all these words.
That's okay.
So
This will be more fun.
bear with me, Bob. So, oh, jeez. Okay. Neil Haywood was born on October 20th, 1970 in Kensington, London, England.
Okay.
He attended an independent school for boys called Harrow, which is like a very prominent, prestige, top of the line type of fancy, not college, boys' school. And then graduated in internal relations from the University of Warwick in England. Friends described him as charming but elusive.
Ooh, mysterious.
Mysterious. And a maverick since his school days. Just, what is
Doesn't
that?
go by their book.
I think, right?
Maverick.
Or is that a maverick like he just takes charge?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope it's not go by the book because I had a
No, I'm
daycare
saying
kid.
doesn't go by the book.
That's what I mean. Doesn't go by the book because I had a daycare kid named Maverick and he definitely didn't go by the book. But
I'm just
why
trying to
would
think
you
of
put
Top Gun, Maverick and Goose.
Oh, yeah.
You sure? You don't need to answer that?
No.
Okay.
They're fine. They're
fine.
They can call me
They
tomorrow.
have plenty of other people they can call.
Why aren't they calling me during the day? Anyways, it's for our auto insurance. Yeah. So they recalled him traveling across the U.S. His friends recalled him traveling across the U.S. in a camper van he named the Mule.
Love it.
Yes. And he also worked on a yacht that crossed the Atlantic Ocean for hourly wage. So
okay. That's cool.
Yeah, like after college,
That's
that'd
cool.
be so much fun.
Yeah.
He also worked at a small seaside business in Florida that had made fishing nets.
Ooh.
This guy just like was all over the place.
Yeah, he got to
I'm
travel.
just super jelly of him.
Right?
Yeah, it's what you get for not having your
Jellyfish.
kids at a young age. That's okay. We'll be like 50 and our kids will be.
And then we get to like go out and party.
Yeah.
Live
And
our-
we'll have the money for it then.
Right, exactly.
Maybe someday.
At least we're young. We get to play with our kids.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So when he returned back to England, he lived a carefree life in hostels. He kept company with drug addicts and really liked the every man for himself type of attitude that he picked up in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He became fluent in Chinese and did a lot of his business in China. There he met his wife, Lulu Wang.
Oh,
I love that
I
name.
love them. Yeah, it's cute. Lulu.
Lulu. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Lulu. No, Lucy Lou. I don't know.
Okay. They ended up having 2 children, a son named Peter and a daughter named Olivia. They lived on the outskirts of Beijing. They lived in a nice, quiet, gated, private villa neighborhood that was surrounded by trees. Which I just picture like this, like hustle and bustle of Beijing, and then just like this.
I know, right? Like a
quiet-
suburbia.
Yeah.
That's weird to
Yeah.
think about because it's so populated.
Yeah. Which I think we assumed was upper class, which it's upper class. He taught his 2 children how to sail on the Boai Gulf off of China's northern coast. Stop smiling.
I'm just looking forward to this.
He taught his 2 children how to sail on the Boai Gulf off of China's northern coast and was devoted to his wife. Neil ran a company named Haywood Boddington Associates. Neil ran a company named Haywood. Neil. It's not even a bad word or a hard word. Neil ran a company named Haywood Boddington Associates, which was registered to his mother's house in London. The company was known to be a multi-discipline consultancy focusing on serving the interest of the UK businesses in the People's Republic of China. So I'm taking that as they consult people from the UK how to run a business in China. That's how I took it. He set up several companies advising clients, including Ashton Martin. Don't ask me who that is.
He's famous.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a designer.
Okay. Because that would make sense because it says he's including Ashton Martin dealerships and Rolls Royce and is reported to have...
Oh, vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce and is reported to have done work for Hakelut and Company, a strategic information consultant founded by former members of MI16, which that is like somewhere in London, and they're like super spies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
More spies.
Super spies.
I love when you do stories that involve spies.
I know, we do a lot.
You do.
You haven't seen Scandal, huh?
No.
We talk about this a lot.
I know.
Because it made me think of M16 reminded me of B16 or B16, which is like super spies in the show.
The show has spies?
Uh-huh.
Maybe I will watch it.
Yeah. And that made me wonder, like, so M16 was real. Do you think we have a B16? And Scandal knew?
Mind blown.
Yeah. So
It's a thought.
yep. Neil was known to be good at what he did and was very professional. He was like by the books, everything on top of. So he always dotted his I's and crossed his T's. Although at one point there was a rumor going around that he was an undercover agent for the British government for the M16.
Oh, here we go again.
I know. But that was debunked by the UK Foreign Secretary William Hague. I don't know. I don't freaking know. The only affiliation he had with them was... William said the only affiliation he had with them was occasional meetings in connection to his business. Other than that, he was not a super spy.
Okay. Not a super spy.
Don't even question.
Don't even.
Knock it off, Bria. I can see it in your eyes.
That's what a super spy would say. Just saying.
Maybe I'm a super spy. In the mid-90s, Neil met the local mayor of Dalian, Bo Elai, and his wife, Gu Kaliai. Oh my God.
Just say it with confidence.
I'm trying.
No one will question.
She was a lawyer. Gu was a lawyer. Gu had connections to a law firm in Dorset and... Okay. Gu had connections to a law firm in Dorset and she worked in the U.S. So, I know this has been scratching at your brain. What does this all have to do with Neil? What his connection with these two people?
It actually has been scratching with my brain.
Why are we talking about them? Well, it's very important to the story.
Okay.
Why did I write that? That was stupid.
It's okay. I like it. It's good.
Doing okay.
You're doing
And
perfect.
I didn't even write this like while I was sick.
You're doing great.
I wrote this.
You're doing great. Just push through it.
I'm
got
pushing
this,
through,
buddy.
I will say it. China doesn't listen here. China does not like sharing their information with anybody.
We ain't got nothing against you guys.
No.
Nothing.
But you guys really like to keep your stories
Very
under
difficult to
wraps.
find things.
Yes. So I'm just saying, maybe for our sake, let us have some information, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So Neil's relationship with Bo and Gu were definitely mostly business. He did help their son get into school in Britain and helped to that prestigious school that I told you about.
Okay.
Or a prestigious school, not the same one. And he helped him arrange a ball, and they had a lot of close business contacts between the two families. And he would do business on their behalf, since according to Chinese custom, a prominent party family, could not involve themselves directly with financial dealings. So he was like their go-to guy for white gloves. So basically, because of how Gu and Bo were prominent families, they were not allowed to do financial dealings, kind of like either Wall Street or purchases of like big companies and stuff like that. So Neil would do that for them.
Okay. Makes sense. Quick question. You did press record, right? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, it should say stop recording. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. I'm so sorry I gave you a heart attack.
Did not have a heart attack.
I just wanted to double check.
I had a stroke.
I didn't see like a line going on there or anything, and I was like, oh shit, she's gonna be pissed if she didn't.
At least I practiced my wording. So
All straight. Got it.
Neil's relationship. Oh, I already said that. Gu and Neil's relationship was close. The wife,
Right.
and Neil's, they were close, mostly in business, but a little bit of personal.
But they
were only friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nothing intimate. In 2007, there was a corruption investigation within Gu's business, which led Gu to, I feel like would it be Gu?
What is it?
Gu.
Gao, maybe?
Gao?
Goo?
I'm going with Gu.
Go.
Okay.
Goo.
Because I've been saying it for so long. Gao? It's probably Gao. You're probably
I
right.
don't know.
Which led her to become paranoid. Later that year, Neil attended... Later that year, Haywood entered into a Chongqing-based... Don't!
Do you remember my episode where I had to pronounce everything in German?
Yes.
It's okay. You're doing great.
He entered into a Chongqing-based business venture after Bo became the party chief in the city for the Communist Party.
Okay.
So he was the party chief. But the business failed due to political interference because Bo and Neil were like too involved with each other.
Okay.
So Neil's business failed because of Bo.
Fraternization.
What are you going to do about it?
Man.
But because of that, Haywood was like, well, sorry, bud. I was supposed to make $22 million from this business, and it's your fault that I failed.
Uh-oh.
So you owe me $22 million.
Oh, no.
And which was just the 10% he thought he would earn from the business. That was just 10%.
Jeez.
So he's like, give me the 10% and
At
we're
least
square.
give me the bare minimum, dude.
Yeah. That's awkward because I don't have $22 million.
No.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not Bo. I don't know why I said that. He allegedly emailed Gu saying that he will destroy their son. Okay, let me say that over again. He allegedly emailed Gu saying he will destroy their son, his name is Bo also, if he does not get the money.
What?
Yeah. So he's
what
like,
does he mean? Like he's going to set him on fire, or he's going to like destroy his reputation?
Yeah, because
okay.
I didn't say this part, but Bo was trying to like get up there with his dad, like high in the Communist Party. So, and I don't know anything about the Chinese government, but I'm assuming that's like Democrat and nope.
I'm pretty sure they're more.
No, like it's similar.
Oh,
like,
maybe.
The Communist is like a party like that. Like they're
politicians. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a politician. So he's trying to get up there with his politician dad. Politicianist? Political dad.
Politician.
He's trying to become, so Bo's trying to become a politician like his dad.
Okay.
So, so after this, the relationship obviously was dismantled.
I'd say so.
Yeah, right? Supposedly Gu house arrested her son for his safety. She was like, you're not allowed to leave the house. Like, stay in here because I do not want anything to happen to you.
Smart.
Maybe someone from the M16 is going to come and super spy kill you.
Oh my God, that's so terrifying.
Yeah. So at one point, Neil expressed his fear, though, for his life from having a strained relationship with such a powerful family. He even considered leaving China at one point with his wife and children for their safety, but he never did. On November 10th, 2011, Neil was summoned to Chongqing by Gu. She sent Zhang Yajun to bring him from Beijing to the Nashane Jing Holiday Hotel. Why can't we just say Holiday Inn? Come on.
It's so hard not to laugh. You are doing so good.
Hong was an orderly in the Bo household, though. So he was like he was on their payroll. He was 32 and he used to serve as a bodyguard for Bo, but not anymore. Now he's like higher end.
Moved on to bigger and better things.
Yep.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. The Holiday Hotel was a secluded 3-star hilltop retreat, also marketed as the Lucky Holiday Hotel.
Why do I have a feeling it's not going to be that lucky?
Never go to a Lucky Hotel.
Never.
November 13th, Neil went to the hotel and checked into his hotel room. Went to dinner with Gu, which I'm very surprised. Maybe he just did it.
That he actually went to dinner with
Yeah,
him?
because she's so powerful. Yeah. He's like, I'm scared of her. But then she's scared of him, too. So I don't...
Maybe he did it like...
Super spies. They're always scared of each other.
It's a power move.
Yeah. Or maybe he's like, maybe she'll give me my $22 million over dinner. Steak and potatoes and $22 million.
We're going to find out.
During dinner, Gu started to drink quite a bit. They ended up going back to his room where they drank more.
Uh-oh.
I know. At one point, Neil was like, can I have some water? And she's like, all right. And so then pours poison down his throat. Which, when I was reading this, I questioned that. What does that mean? She's
Like,
just
did
like,
she, maybe he was like falling asleep and he was snoring?
but he asked for it.
Yeah.
So then I was like, maybe they're like laughing and she's like, here's some water.
Maybe it was just phrased that way.
Maybe that's, yeah. Or she's like, you need water. Like, here's some water.
Open
Let
your
me.
mouth.
Yeah.
Let's waterfall it.
Yeah. And maybe they didn't want to share germs.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So, anyway, so she poured poison down into his mouth. And that was the last time that Neil was found alive. His body was discovered on the 15th. It was automatically determined that he died of alcohol poisoning because that's what
He
Goo.
had so much, yeah.
Yeah, but Goo like helped move that along. She was like, "Yeah, we drank so much that night. He probably just got alcohol poisoning."
You don't drink. You have to drink so much, though.
So, because of this, there was no autopsy performed, and since China does not perform autopsies unless there's a suspicion of foul play, they didn't do an
I
autopsy.
wonder why.
I don't know. Save money.
Maybe money, yeah, probably.
I don't. Come on, China. And he was cremated a few days later.
Oh, of course.
Many of his friends and family were very confused about his death because he was not a big drinker. And when he would drink, he wouldn't get drunk.
That's why he asked for water. He's like, man, I don't ever do this.
He's like 2 glasses of scotch in, and he's like, nope, I'm done.
No.
And yeah, like I said, he would only drink on occasion, and when he would never get drunk. So the family pressed for an investigation, and with some interviews and research, the internal Chinese report confirmed that Haywood died from potassium cyanide, which was added to his water or drink, whatever. As we know, Goo decided that she had to kill Haywood to avoid paying him, which makes sense.
Yep.
She initially attempted to get the help from Wang Lijun, a local police chief, but he refused to help, which is good for him.
Yep.
The murder became one of the biggest scandals in the Communist Party in China. She published a confession in some news. I'm done with confession in some like newspaper or magazine.
Okay.
Stating, this case has been such a huge stone weighing on me for more than half a year. What a nightmare. During those days, last November, I suffered a mental breakdown after learning that my son was in jeopardy. The tragedy which was created by me was not only extended to Neil, but also several families. I just realized that she went to jail.
Okay.
For I believe 20 years.
Okay.
I forgot to write that down though.
That's okay.
I think she went to jail, but obviously because she was so high end, she was definitely paroled a few years later. However, there are still numbers of unresolved questions about the case. Someone from The Guardian pointed out that friends of Haywood find the idea of him harming the younger Beau, the son, or drinking heavily extremely inconjurious? Is that a word? Why did I must have accidentally not changed that word. Let me start over. However, there are still a number of unresolved questions about the case. Someone from The Guardian pointed out that friends of Haywood find the idea of him harming the younger son or younger Beau or drinking heavily extremely suspenseful. Brie, I'm fine.
You're okay.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
However,
You're good.
I'm so sorry, Gigi.
No.
However,
Oh, yeah.
However, there are still a number of unresolved questions about the case. Someone from The Guardian pointed out that friends of Neil found the idea of him harming younger Beau, the son, or drinking heavily was not in his character, like we've talked about.
Right.
We also can't help but wonder if the story about Haywood and Goo drinking whiskey together in a hotel room at 11 p.m. may add some fuel to their feud.
Yeah.
And also rumors of an affair. So,
I bet they were having an affair.
But he was so loyal to
Yeah,
his wife.
that's true.
He loved
So
her.
did she confessed?
She
confessed to the magazine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, it was so hard to find any information from that.
Oh,
I know why I didn't change the words, because those were exact words from someone from The Guardian. I was supposed to quote it. Oh, well, it's fine. So that's the story of Neil Haywood. And, yeah, maybe I think he was a spy.
I mean, I think everybody's a spy.
Draw!
I would have died.
Oh, yeah, you weren't fast enough.
That's okay. I need another one.
You need another one?
I don't know where to put my bag. Oh, it's right there. Do you mind if I grab one more quick?
I don't care. There's a trash can right there.
But we don't have to do the cream. You don't feel good. We can totally skip that. We can just do the jokes.
Okay.
I'm totally okay with that.
I'm fine. I'm feeling better now that I have one beer in.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, mother.
Amy's not feeling good, Mom.
I got the booster,
She got the booster shot.
and it sucked.
It's not as bad as the second one, though, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah.
Because
I
I
don't-
want to get it too eventually.
Well, the first one, it was just my arm, but this one really kicked my butt.
Yeah.
And it could have been because I waited so long to get it too.
The second one? Or
The
this one?
booster,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, 'cause you're supposed to do like 6 months, right?
yeah, and it had,
November, December, January, February, March, April.
and I got my second one April 1st of last year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, they didn't have the booster out, and then when they finally came out with it, I just put it off, and then Rick got sick. So, and then I just decided I'll get it with him as support.
So he got his first one today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. He did not want to get it. He
okay.
didn't want to get it because
And there's nothing wrong with not getting it.
correct. We don't care what your beliefs are,
Yeah.
but
He almost died, so.
yeah, he was just scared of the symptoms. I'm taking all of that out anyways, but
Okay, cool.
GG.
Well, Gigi's getting it. Gigi got it.
Yeah.
All right. So.
I'm so excited for your story.
You're not going to be. Okay, so as we said, China's really hard to find stories. Okay, so I came across like a haunted highway, but all of the everything that I read in it was really short and it was all like legends.
Yeah.
So there was nothing like no proof in there. So I could have done a legend.
That
Like
would've
all
been
the
fun.
stories that I found were like legend has it, or they say this happens, or they
Right.
say that they've seen this, but there's no like people. I feel like they respect. They really do respect like their place a lot. Like
Right.
I think there was a palace there that they said was likely haunted, but people like they don't have investigators going in there and stuff. So
Yeah.
um
And if they did, they probably wouldn't allow anyone to report.
yeah,
them.
exactly.
So,
So I decided to do a China doll. Okay, so I put China
everyone,
doll.
my face went from a smile to like straight.
Amy doesn't like the doll stories. I don't like the doll stories either, but they're fun.
My grandma has a China doll.
Oh, I don't. Okay, so whenever I searched haunted China doll, she did pop up, but I don't. Now that I've like learned about her, I don't know if you would consider her a China doll. But we're just gonna call her a China doll for the story.
That's what she was.
She has a porcelain face and porcelain.
That's a China doll.
Okay.
Well, I mean, in my book.
I think they are too. So this story is actually in England. So July of 2017 in Norfolk, England, Debbie and Cameron Merrick came across a secondhand shop and decided to take a peek inside.
I just realized my grandma's dolls might be haunted. She's gotten them from
We're just now realizing this.
over the United States, like when she would travel with my grandpa, and they would go into secondhand stores, and that's where she got some of her dolls.
Oh no, that's creepy. Well, so
Gigi Ma, if you're hearing this, which you definitely aren't, please remove all of your China dolls from your house immediately.
immediately. So they came across this secondhand shop and decided to take a peek inside, see if there's anything worth looking at. And her husband had seen these 3 bridal china dolls. They're all like identical. Well, I believe they were identical. They didn't exactly say that they were identical.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they were the exact same replica.
Okay.
Oddly enough, the wife actually hated dolls, but she's like, let's buy them. They
That's so
might be
weird.
worth something. So, because
That's
they were
right.
only listed at like £5 a piece, which is like $6.70 in US dollars.
Uh-huh.
So they figured, they could get some money worth out of them, or money out of them. So they all had like this pretty updo, and they're really pretty dolls. They had a really pretty veil attached, pale porcelain face, long pearl beaded necklace that goes throughout the outfit and the dress, and a really long silk wedding gown.
Do you have a picture of them?
I do. Let me show you.
Because my grandma has one that kind of looks like the way that you're describing it.
I meant to take a screenshot of her.
Is she going to haunt my house if you pull her up? Like that one doll that I'm not going to name? The one that shall not be named.
You talking about the P one?
I don't know.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, okay. I don't know the name.
You can cut all this out, right?
No. I don't know how to do that. Oh, my grandma doesn't have that one.
She's pretty though, right?
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Like, I would never own her, but she is very pretty.
Yeah, I would look at that and be like, that's a nice doll.
Yeah, she looks very, very fancy. So after purchasing them, they had company planning to come stay with them, and the dolls were like in the guest room. So they were like, okay, let's take these out of the guest room.
Yeah.
So they put them in their
very
room.
Nice.
Yeah, let's not let the creepy dolls watch our company sleep.
Yeah. What year was this?
2017.
Oh, okay.
Pretty recent.
Yeah.
So they placed one under the bed, one in a drawer, and one on top of their wardrobe. I don't know why they put them all separate. Like, why didn't you just put them all underneath the bed? I don't know.
Maybe they didn't have room.
Maybe not.
But why one in the door? That's weird.
I know. That's what I thought. I was like,
Like,
that's
this one
really
has
odd.
weird
You just like keep
eyes.
them separated so they don't fight or something. Now be nice. So the next morning, after they had slept in their room with the dolls in there, her husband Cameron had noticed a burning sensation on his right knee while showering, and had found a few dozen scratches that look like cat scratches on his knee. They don't have any cats or anything like that, so it was kind of odd.
That is very bizarre.
He had no clue what could have done this.
Uh-huh.
And over the next few days or weeks, they weren't super clear on the time frame. They began to hear creaking around the home. They began to hear creaking around the home.
Uh-huh.
Smoke detectors would randomly go off.
Oh.
And that didn't never happen.
That's weird.
And Debbie would have nightmares of the doll chasing her.
No.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
Yeah, no.
I don't like that.
Dragging herself across to go. Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm,
So
no,
a
thank you.
medium friend of hers, medium, not quite small, not quite large, but I added that in here. I was like, hey. She actually came, and one of the dolls in particular, she warned Debbie of and said that there was something inside of it.
Oh my gosh.
So later it kind of...
I got the shivers.
I know. It made Debbie connect the dots and realize maybe this is why everything's happening around the house.
Yeah.
So...
At least she wasn't oblivious to it.
No, she definitely took it. She took it seriously.
Most of these stories, they're like,
Nah. Whatever. Dust under the rug. So she wanted the doll out of her home, obviously.
Oh my gosh, this lady is like on top of it.
She is taking care of business.
Yeah.
She ain't playing around. So she bundled up the doll, but she didn't like throw her away or anything like that. I don't know why.
Because you have to respect it.
I think she wanted to. Well, I think she just wanted to rehome it. So she bundled it up and put it in like a plastic storage bin with like one of those click lids.
Yeah.
And she put it in their shed outside. And there were 2 other storage bins on top of it.
It's not going to work.
So a day or so, she went back out there to go check on it.
Why?
And just to make sure everything was in order, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't
That makes
know.
sense. It definitely would have not.
No,
I would have dropped
stay
it
up
off
there.
I would have dropped it off at the transfer facility.
Right? Same. Let somebody else deal with this bad juju.
Put it in the dumpster. But
Bye.
respectfully. Put it respectfully.
Respectfully.
In the bin. Lay it down.
But you know what happened in the Annabelle movie? She came back. But that was in the movie.
That's
That didn't
true.
happen in real life.
I don't know, man.
So the necklace that she had, the doll, the pearl necklace.
Oh, yeah.
It was wound around her neck like 4 or 5 times. Like that's how it was on her.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of like draped on her, but
Yeah.
it was wrapped around like 4 or 5 times. So just wanted to note that.
Okay.
So she was in this box, 2 other boxes on top of her, bundled and stuff. Nothing should be moving in there. So when Debbie went out there to go check on her, the necklace was hanging by a thread pretty much off of her.
Rats
So,
got to it.
of course, they got inside the sealed plastic bin and took it off. That makes perfect sense, Amy.
3 blind mice. They
Yeah.
know how to get into it.
They, you know what? They can chew through plastic. So,
You're correct, but I'm guessing there's no holes.
no. It didn't
this.
look like there was anything tampering with it.
Definitely don't like this story.
So at this point, Debbie just the thought of touching the doll just made her sick.
Yeah.
So she listed it on eBay for $25.
In 2017? I guess
In
the
2017,
the
it was
people-
in England too, so
Oh, that's
maybe
true.
it's more popular over there. I don't
But
know if they have
also-
market.
older people
Yeah,
that would be seeking it
Yeah.
would be on eBay.
they weren't that old. They were maybe a little bit older than us, maybe a little bit.
No, I'm like normally that it's marketed towards people.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
see.
the porcelain dolls.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, she posted it on there, but she had a Facebook too, though. Anyway, she did. So she listed it on there as a creepy doll, not a haunted, not a possessed, just a creepy doll. And she explained what it was and that she wanted it out of her house. So pretty quickly, there was a bidding war
Whoa.
for the doll. And she ended up being purchased for £861, which is over $1,100 in
Dude,
US.
she invested in
Yeah,
that.
she's
Good
yeah.
job.
She didn't care about the money. She just wanted to get rid of it.
Right.
She said she was embarrassed about actually like getting that much money off of it because she's like, I just wanted it gone.
She should have sold the other two.
She's like, yeah. She's like, she wants them gone too. Well, wanted them gone too.
yeah.
So the doll was actually purchased by a paranormal enthusiast named Lee Steer. And that's just that right there. So I'm going to go back to Debbie. So Debbie, her husband, sorry. Blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
Debbie,
You're
her
doing
husband,
great. So much
thank
better
you.
than I did.
I don't have a lot of hard words to pronounce in mine. So Debbie, her husband, and the doll all appeared on a morning talk show because, of course, by now word has gotten out.
They brought the
It
doll
made-
onto the.
Yep, and it's on YouTube. It made headlines that it sold for this much money, and I believe like she made a post on Facebook and they had seen it and stuff. So
That's bananas.
She ended up going on this talk show to tell them her story, or
Oh,
the doll
jeez.
story, I guess. And while talking about her, they were in these 2 chairs, and the interviewers were in 2 like couch chairs or whatever, and then the doll was in the center
Uh-huh.
in a rocking chair of all
No.
kinds
Why?
of chairs.
Are they choosing
And,
that?
yeah. And as they're
Have they
talking about
ever
her,
seen
she
any-
starts to rock.
No.
And they're like, she's starting to rock. And they're like, yep.
No. No.
Starts to rock on the TV. And apparently music started playing too, like strange music. There was a second interview that they had, and I didn't see the part where the music played, but they said that whenever the doll was on there, that strange music had played and that her chair started rocking. So, yeah, it's weird.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I hate this part way more.
Oh my god.
So while on the show, she told them that the night prior to going on the show, they stayed in a hotel, which is kind of like neutral ground, so she wasn't at her house or anything.
Right.
And that night she had heard swishing on the floor on the bed on the floor next to the bed.
Oh my gosh.
And the host was like, do you think it was her dress dragging on the ground? And I was just like, no.
No.
It just ruined that is what freaked me out the most in this story is the dress.
She
like
just
thinking of this
walked.
inanimate object
Oh my
and
gosh.
her silky dress like dragging on the ground. Oh no. And then her like porcelain hand like slowly coming
Brie, stop it. That is not in the story.
Okay, so so after she ended up being sold, that was just a little tidbit about her being on them being on the show. After she had been sold, Lee did a lot of like publicity stuff, like for
Of course she did.
He did a lot of like live streaming stuff.
The one that purchased it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he did a live streaming of her opening, and 35,000 people were actually watching it. And during it, the light began to flicker, and it flickered throughout the entire thing.
But he was loving it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. And then apparently he's like really skeptical of it too, though. So I don't know.
That's kind of fun.
And yeah, it's like, prove me wrong.
Yeah.
And people also ended up messaging him afterwards saying that they saw her eyes moving. So they could just be saying that.
Yeah.
Teenagers. So also not more than 2 days after having the doll, his father began to get scratches on his arm like the one that Debbie's husband got.
Oh my god.
And he wasn't even in the same room as her. He was watching like a live stream of the doll in another room of their house, and he started to get scratches on him.
I wonder if anyone else like watching.
Oh, just wait.
Oh, jeez.
So he has also reported other strange things happening in the home, like lights flickering, strange noises, broken artifacts, even because he has like his house is like a museum of haunted things. He's big into that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So before her arrival, they were putting things away and getting ready for her. And while talking about her, a picture on the wall called The Crying Boy. I want to do a story on this picture. It's supposedly like haunted or possessed.
Oh my gosh.
Or cursed. It started swinging it on its own. And that was they had gone months before anything happening in the house since then. So
did you watch any of this on YouTube?
yeah, I watched like an 1.5 hour long live stream of him doing stuff on Facebook. I tried to like message him. He didn't reply.
He didn't reply.
I kind of figured he wanted it.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I did watch the interviews, and then I watched his live stream stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So he did another live interview with a man named Neil Cook. During it, when Neil said what they believed was the doll's name, they believed her name was Elizabeth.
Uh-huh.
His lights dimmed every single time, or they flickered every single time that he mentioned her name, Elizabeth.
Oh.
So
she's like, yes, that's
Elizabeth. Flicker.
Stop.
Not long after getting her, he asked a psychic friend, Deborah, to take her and see what she thought for research purposes.
Right.
She had claimed that she had been scratched just in the past 8 days of having her. I'm not sure because she didn't show any proof. Also, her wedding ring and earrings went missing too, which she said, has never happened.
Well, and she's wearing a wedding dress.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought
creepy.
too. And she also felt that there was some kind of maternal or child presence in the doll, but also that they'd had their lives taken from them, but also that there was a male presence who seemed to be the more evil side of things with the doll. So,
I feel like most children aren't evil. Like evil ghost children aren't.
Oh, yeah. She didn't think that the child was or the mother was. She figured that the male presence... I think that they were killed and the male presence was the one who did it.
The one that did it, and he probably killed himself.
Something happened with the doll. I don't know.
I hate that.
So another instance was at a para convention called FearCon. They ran an experiment called the Armarium, which is Latin for the spirit in the cabinet. It's designed for like haunted items, and during it you put the haunted item in like a box and you flood it with smoke and ask the spirit to show itself. So I guess they did that. Couldn't really find what the results were, but a week or so after, Lee did like an update of another live stream. This is the one that I watched with a doll, and thousands of people watched, and he said that if anyone in the comments granted the doll permission to scratch them, to come forward.
Oh.
Several people, of course, said, come scratch me, or I give you permission, or I dare you.
Oh my gosh.
And exactly 42 people, including Lee, complained of itching. Like, they were all complaining of itching in the comments.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, right?
I love being
I know.
scratched.
I think it was in my head, but I started feeling like I was gonna get hives when I was listening to that. But I think it was in my head, and I think I was stressed out at the time.
Could have been.
I've been getting hives a lot, so probably what it was.
You doing all right, bud?
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Also, while on the live, he did an ITC, which is kind of like an EVP,
Okay.
but it's like with radio frequencies. He asked the doll where she had been, and in its response, it had said in the box. Like, could it have meant the Arminium experiment?
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't say that the doll is responsible for any of this.
Right.
But everything was within her presence, and would you question her?
Nope.
Hashtag Bridezilla. I called it. I did it first. So as far as where the doll is today, it appears that Lee still has her, and he's not giving her up. She's like one of his most prized possessions, and apparently she's like I said, his house is a haunted museum. He's got a lot of strange haunted things, and he has a whole room dedicated to dolls where they're just like pinned up on a wall, just like they look like they're levitating
They're not
on
shelves?
It's so creepy. No, they're just like pinned up on walls.
That's weird. Why would you?
So creepy.
And
it's so
the dolls
creepy.
are fine with that?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know
like,
if he asked her
yes.
permission.
Pin me up.
It's so creepy. Pin me up, Daddy. Beam me up, Scotty. Pin me up, Daddy. Oh, I love it. So Elizabeth has been deemed one of the most haunted dolls in the UK and
Really?
top 5 in the world. So I've been wanting to do her for a while because I ran into her probably episode 4 or 5 because I was like, I want to do Annabelle, but I don't want to do Annabelle yet. What other dolls could I do? And I always ran into her. So I've been waiting to do her for a while.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's fun.
I hate it, but I love it at the same time.
Sorry.
It's okay. Wow. Elizabeth, if you can hear me, I respect you and I enjoy your story. And I'm glad that you don't look like my grandma's.
Elizabeth, you better be happy that you sold for that much money.
I know, right?
Not all. You
Yeah.
got lucky.
Yeah. So instead of doing another neighborhood story, we're going to do something in honor of our 20th episode. This is a book that Brie got me for Christmas. More than 100 million copies. Why does that want to make me want to gag? Did you get that on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Look it. Oh, did you get it behind you?
It fell on the floor.
Look it up. So this is a very, it's a great book. I highly recommend it. Is it gross?
Sugar free. I was loving that stuff.
She'll eat anything that looks like candy.
You can have all of it.
So this is a great book. Over 1 million copies have been sold. It was a best-selling author for Laugh Out Loud Jokes for Kids by Rob Elliott.
Which is us.
Which we are children. So this is just a knock-knock book joke. Knock-knock book joke? A knock-knock joke book. And we like corny dad jokes.
Yep.
So
We're gonna try not to laugh, and whoever laughs loses.
yeah. And
Whoever laughs the most loses.
Do you want me to put whipped cream in your face?
No, it's okay.
Do you want whipped cream in my face?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's gross.
Okay.
It's not even
Originally we were gonna do whipped cream to the face, like a plate of whipped cream to our face, but I feel like garbage, so probably shouldn't be drinking. So I'm just gonna start from the very beginning here.
Okay. We get 10 each.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that will equal 20.
10 and then 10.
Yeah, why not? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amanda.
Amanda who?
Amanda Fix the Plumbing is here. Amanda.
Stop it. You
Fix
already
the-
laughed. I suck.
Oh, a man.
Yeah, I got that.
Did not realize that at first. I'm like, that was really dumb. Yeah, knock knock.
Who's there?
Billy Bob Joe Penny.
Billy Bob Joe Penny here. Who?
Seriously, how many Billy Bob Joe Pennies do you know?
Does that mean I get that one?
That
That was awful.
That's why I laughed. Oh my gosh. Okay.
18 more to go, guys.
Okay. Buckle up. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Weirdo.
Weirdo who?
Weirdo you think you're going. Weirdo you think you're going.
Straight face. I'm not breaking.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Leia.
Leia who?
Oh, it's probably Lee.
Oh.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
You lost. No, okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Lee.
Lee who?
Leave the door unlocked next time.
These are awful.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Alden.
Alton who?
Oh, I just almost said Alden who. When you're Alden with your dinner, you can come out and play.
These are awful.
How many have I done? 3?
I think that was 5.
4, 5. Yeah, okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Avery.
Avery who?
Avery, nice person, is knocking on the door. You should come take a look. Aw, you're a nice person.
Aww.
Oh, wait, no, I'm the nice person.
Oh. That's the real joke. She's nice.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lena.
Lena who?
Lean a little closer and I'll tell you another joke.
Oh, let's hear another.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Pin me up, daddy. Sorry.
Title of the episode.
Okay. Oh, my poor mother. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nick.
Nick who?
You're just in the nick of time. I was getting ready to tell another knock, knock joke.
These are so terrible. They're not even funny. That's why I'm laughing.
I know. But for a kid, that
I
might be
love 'em.
funny.
It's great.
Okay, so I have 2 more.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
West.
West who?
Let me know if you need a West from these knock, knock jokes.
Oh.
A West.
Oh, West. Wow. There would be whipped cream everywhere. I'm so glad we did not
I
do the
know.
whipped cream.
Are you ready?
Oh, God. Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Leon.
Leon who?
Leon, me know you're not strong.
Oh,
Lean on me when you're not strong.
lean on me.
Leon's down in the bathroom.
Downstairs bathroom?
Yeah, he's quarantined.
He's quarantined.
Bad boy. What you
Bad
gonna
boy,
do?
Bad boy.
What you gonna do when I come for you?
Oh, yeah, I miss him up here. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Utter.
Utter who?
Would you like to hear an utter knock, knock joke?
These are so dumb. Alice has one of these. It's knock knock joke for 7-year-olds, and they're all pretty much the same.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Irish.
Irish who?
Irish, you open the door now.
Come on in. Come on in, neighbor.
Aw. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Myth.
Myth who?
I miss seeing you,
Aww.
said Mike Tyson. I miss you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cargo.
Cargo who?
Cargo. Beep, beep. Vroom, vroom. How many is that? 3?
These
Knock,
would
knock.
be good if you're high.
Or maybe 3 more beers in.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Matt.
Matt who?
I'm standing on your welcome mat, but I don't feel very welcome right now.
Aw, you're always...
That was true.
That was very sad and depressing.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Acid.
Acid who?
Acid, I won't stop by. Acid, I won't stop by, so here I am. I said I won't stop by, so here I am.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. I said I would.
I said.
I would.
I
stop
said
by.
on you.
I said. Oh, jeez.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Marley.
Marley who?
Marley, 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 life is but a dream. You're going to skip that one.
Do not understand that one at all. Life of
The
like
name ones are
ring
hard.
around the rosy,
Oh.
pocket full of pose. Oh no, that's
Knock, knock.
who's there?
Sorry.
Sorry, who?
Sorry, I think I'm knocking on the wrong door. That's my
Same.
favorite one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe who?
You cantaloupe. You're too young to get married.
Aww. It's very inappropriate for a child. No, it's not. It's fine. Oh boy.
I'm trying to look for the easy one. They're like all the same. I swear we heard that one already. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Donut.
Donut who?
Donut make you laugh when people tell knock, knock jokes.
Absolutely every time.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Coke.
Koku.
Are you calling me crazy? Koku. Koku. Koku.
Did not get that one at all.
Cuckoo. You said cuckoo. Koku.
Koku.
I think this is my last one. I'm going to say this is my last one.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Waffle.
Waffle who?
It's Waffle that you still haven't opened the door.
Oh my goodness, Leslie. Nope. Who are you?
Waffles.
Waffles. Oh my gosh. Thank you for listening and putting up with that.
Thank
with
you
us,
for
everyone.
skipping 30 seconds through the podcast to get past that. I'm not offended at all.
Those poor listeners. Oh my goodness, you guys. So to listen to us, you can find us on Stitcher, Spotify, everywhere. I need to put us on a few ones that I just found out about. But find us everywhere, pretty much. Facebook even.
Review and rate us on Apple.
And
Helpful.
Spotify.
And Spotify.
Yeah. And follow us and like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at WWTN Podcast. Do you want to do this?
We're sure.
Yeah.
We're very interactive on Facebook. So I mean, we're
Yeah.
interactive on all of them, but
You can join our Facebook group.
yeah, we have a lot of fun in the Facebook group. So make sure you get on there. Sometimes we go on there live.
Yeah.
So play games.
Yeah.
Our website is what'swiththeneighbors.com. And
you can find our merch on there.
yes, you can find our merch on there, and you
Sure
can pre-order
can.
shirts or just take a look at them.
Yeah.
On there, you can also find our Patreon. And on Patreon, you can view our weekly podcast episodes by being a Patreon donor. That's $5 to view the episodes. We do have another tier. It's $3. That gets you exclusive content, as does the $5. Feel free to slide into our DMs with any questions, comments, or even story suggestions.
Yep.
Or
Our
just tell us
stories.
how our day is.
Did we say stories? Question, comments, story suggestions, and stories.
And stories.
Tell us your
Yes.
paranormal
Yes.
or
We
true
want to
crime
hear.
stories.
Yes, we want to hear
Neighbor
listener
story.
story. We want to be able to do listener stories more often. So send us your stories that involve true crime, paranormal, Sasquatch, aliens, stalkers, cults. What's
Neighborhood stories.
What's the conspiracy theories?
Conspiracy theories. Oh, I need to tell you my new favorite one.
Oh, okay, cool.
I have to remember it though.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Okay.
So yeah, feel free to slide into our DMs and message us on there, and that's at wwtnpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
And
Have you checked out the neighbors?
what's with the neighbors?
Brian, Amy, out. I gotta use this arm because my poor arm. I can't-
Oh, happy 20!
Happy 20!
Yay! Thanks for listening.
Ooh, our next episode, episode 21, will be illegal. What's with that?
And it'll be on Galentine's Day.
It will be on Galentine's Day. Oh, earlier Rick wanted me to look at his something on his head, and he's like, "Can you look at this?" And I was like, "This is as far as my arm will go. Can you lean forward?" And so he's like,
Aw. I
"Life
feel that.
sucks."
Don't roll on it when you sleep.
I know.
Sorry I didn't eat any of your dip.